Well, just like a lot of first ones, right? Inconsistent. Good plays at time, sloppy at other times. Just like I was telling our team, we're not a very efficient football team right now. And too many bad plays in between some really good plays, but a lot of just, things that we can control. So, again, we just got to make that big jump. We'll make a concerted effort this week to get better and better and make sure we come back here next Saturday and be a better football team.
Offense started a little slow. Is that because of what the defense was doing? Defense came out and had some really good plays early on.
I thought defense stopped the run, played really physical, got after the quarterback. But again, we kill ourselves. Tiger bobbles 2 snaps, right? And, little things like that's what I'm talking about. We got to just be better at all the things that we can control. But yeah, defense I thought really controlled early. I thought the offense got going a little bit there through the middle in the last part. So it was a good all-around scrimmage, but we just got a lot to improve on.
Yeah, where do you make that next jump? Where do you make that next move?
Well, we always talk about implementations happen the last 10 days, right? So guys trying to learn the playbook. Now, if you want to play, probably you got to now this next week really deal with execution. We got to see you starting to execute at a high level. And if you can't get to that level, that's probably, you're probably not ready to play this year for our football team. So we're going to be watching who can make that jump from today till next Saturday, and we'll go from there.
You're stacking pennies today. Which side's it going on?
It was a good day, man. I thought we really competed. I love how hard we hit and how physical we were. So if we just keep that going, we'll get it right.
Yeah, honestly, I was relatively pleased. A lot of the busts from freshmen, that got put in some situations maybe that they hadn't seen, or they just didn't train their eyes very well. That's our biggest thing we talk about all the time: train their eyes, play fast. If you do that, then the system will take care of a lot of things that help you. And I thought our 1s and 2s, for the time that they were in there, played very well. They didn't give up a lot of big plays. I don't think, maybe one, over 20 yards. So that was a positive. But we just got to keep getting better. I'm happy with the group. I think they know that we have a chance to be pretty good as long as we keep trying to get better. Because last year's embarrassing, and they know that. And they played with that chip on their shoulder. And, it was embarrassing to me. Well, let's just say that. But we've just got to keep getting better every day. And as long as we do that and just keep our focus on what the main thing, keep the main thing, and keep our focus on what our job is, doing our 111. We're big on that. Like, you do your part of this job and this scheme, you'll make plenty of plays and everybody will get their opportunity. And I was happy with the way that they competed. I thought we tackled pretty well today too. So I was happy with that. Got a couple of turnovers, which is always good. That's what you're looking for. So, overall, it's never as good as it seems, never as bad as it seems, but just from a pure looking at it from the get-go, I thought it was solid.
I think we're in a good spot. We got some guys out that got banged up this week that weren't here today, but I think that opened the door for some other guys to get a lot of reps, and a lot of them are young guys that we're counting on, and we needed to see if they could show up when the lights are on. And I think we're pleasantly surprised with how a lot of them played in their first scrimmage in college football. So I think that was good. I think the first group did a lot of good things, but I think there was too many times where we shot ourselves in the foot with quarterbacks probably dropped 3 snaps today. That's 3 too many. That cost you a game in the season. So little things like that we've got to clean up. Attention to details, got to be better players, coaches, everybody. So, but other than that, I think a lot of good film we get to watch today.
Got to see a lot of different reps from a lot of different guys too. I think that has to be good at this point of the year.
Yeah, no, it's been great. We probably get more reps than a lot of teams in practice just because Coach Bell, that's what he wants to see. But it's good. We've got to find out who those guys are that can practice when they're a little tired, practice in the fourth quarter, and do things right consistently. So that's what we're trying to do every day is find out, like I said, those guys that can do the right things in the fourth quarter when their mind's a little tired, their bodies are a little sore, because in the fourth quarter in the game, those are guys we can count on.